Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome from St Helens, it's the St Helens Tabern!
Quarter-final, semi-final, final, all in one marathon day of darts. Kevin Painter, I mentioned the mental side of his game. He does have a tendency to beat himself up when he's not playing so well.
He does, Dave, but the last couple of days he's been different. You can see he's very focused. He's got to stop beating himself up because that will affect his darts. So if he can keep his temperament, then he's got a good chance of getting through the semi-final.
A man who's got a fabulous temperament is the man on the screen there, Tabern. Took out some massive shots yesterday against Wes Newton.
Well, what's going to happen today is he's going to be remembering that. So even when he doesn't score as well in legs, he's thinking, just give me a shot and I'm going to take it out. And if he does start taking out them shots out, of course, then that puts the extra pressure on Kevin Painter. So that's a major part of Tabern's game.
He's done his business so far on the outside boards. We've just got one board now. Is that going to be a factor?
A big factor. It will lean towards Kevin Painter on the big board because Tabern has never really done it on the main board in front of all the lights and the heat and the crowd, where Painter has done it, World Championships finalist, so he's used to it. I keep saying he's getting out the gate quick. It's so important to get at least 3 or even 4 in the first 5 legs.
All right, let's get the first of our quarterfinals up and running then. Nigel Pearson and John Gwynn.
Yes, thanks Dave and Rod and the men in black. Playing for a place in the semi-final, the blue square UK Open. Which one, Nigel, at the end of this game will be in the pink?
Flag, it's Alan to throw first.
Yes, it's a tough one to predict, this one, isn't it, John? And Kevin Painter yesterday beating Dennis Priestley, of course, and this man Alan Tabern with plenty of backing just down the road from St Helens, of course. Plenty of support here at the Reebok for Alan Tabern this afternoon. And as the boys mentioned at the top of the show, took out that 156 to beat Wes Newton to get this far. The quarterfinals and a big day ahead this afternoon, and of course the semis and the final tonight.
45.
And the fans up for it, the players up for it, everybody up for a massive day of darts here.
Yes, 45 legs of darts here at the Reebok, Alan Tabern. Whereas Kevin Painter, the artist from Northamptonshire, resident there, an Essex man originally, has played 35. His victories have been rather more comfortable than those of his left-handed opponent.
And we're up to the best of 19 now in the last 8 quarterfinals. First to 10 legs then will win this first quarterfinal.
100. Alan, you require 121.
Tabern for 1-2-1, and he started superbly. He went for the 14 there to set himself up, and Tabern already quickly at the double.
Yeah, satisfactory start from Tabern, 32 wanted. He's on a 13 darter, and Painter leaves himself on 91. But you rather fancy the way that Tabern's been finishing in this match. That he's not going to miss many doubles. Not in this match, in this tournament, sorry. Excellent finishing, as you've mentioned, Nigel, in his previous match. But we saw, of course, Kevin Painter pretty well against Dennis Priestley last night. Beat him 9-3 with around a 40% strike rate on his doubles. But in that match that Tabern played against Wes Newton, he managed to squeeze home 9-8.
68.
He was telling me he had 5 3-figure finishes in those 9 winning legs, including a 161, a 170, and that crucial 156.
57.
And actually, Newton wanted 85, and he went treble 15 he wanted, he went 15, instead of going 20 bull, he went for treble 18 to set it up, and he didn't get a shot, and then Tabern stepped up and took out 156 for the match.
Quite a game it was. Painter then looking to hold his throw here and level the match early on, and this man has also beaten Dennis Evans and Kevin McNine on the way to the quarter-final. So some tough opponents Tabern has beaten, but he's had a decent 12 months, hasn't he? And winning 3 PDC Pro titles, quarter-finalist last year,
60.
also in Las Vegas, and in the match play, and in the European Championship as well. So a man who has been in a great run of form, Alan Tabern.
Yes, very modest individual.
60.
Still can't believe that he's up there with the big boys. He's one of them, to be honest, and he's extremely modest. He sees himself very much as a street fighter, really.
100.
Tabern looking to set himself up then. Painter knows that he can have a pop at 1-2-4. As Tabern switches down the board. Painter now for a 1-2-4 finish for 1 apiece. Hits the treble 20, it's a nice start. Will he go the treble 14? Yes, he does, and double 11 for a 1-2-4 finish. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely superb from Kevin Painter, a 1-2-4 finish for his first victory. And, well, early on in this game, that might just settle the nerves a little bit and give him the boost he needs.
Yeah, they both had 1 dart at a double. They both hit that double, and that was a wonderful, wonderful combination from Painter. He played the percentages there, knowing that single 14 would have left the bull, treble 14, double 11. He'd have gone an entirely different route if Tabern had been way back, but very methodical indeed, Nige. Super game, already in progress.
Very much so, 2 super players gracing the quarter-final stage, and they say this is the FA Cup of darts, and well, the way the quarter-final has emerged, the players that are in that the quarter-finals this afternoon, reminiscent of the FA Cup last year with the likes of Cardiff, West Brom and Barnsley in the semi-finals of the FA Cup in football last year. That's what it's all about.
100.
Chance for players that we don't see in the Premier League regularly on the big stage, and they have shone throughout
60.
these last 3 or 4 days of the Blue Square UK Open.
Yes, good players. They may not be the best known players, but sometimes good players, like good championship soccer teams, sometimes have their day against the bigger boys, and that's why we've got 1 or 2 relatively unknown players in the quarters. Can't say that of these 2, mind you. Painter, a former world final, against Alan Tabern, who has been, over the last 3 to 4 years, magnificent. Topsy once! Oh, it's not a pleasant change, but it's a change to see a missed double, Nigel.
Certainly is. Well, he took out 1-2-4 last time. This